Have you ever felt like you had to buy certain pieces of home gym equipment, even if you hated them, because everyone online treats them like it's mandatory? This question actually came from one of the viewers of my channel, and he asked if I could make a video on a home gym split, workout split, like minimal equipment, pull up bar, some dumbbells, maybe even a weighted vest. And before I even answer if you can build muscle with minimal equipment, I need to give you some context. I didn't start in some elite commercial gym. I didn't have all of the equipments that I have today. I didn't have machines for every muscle group. I trained for years in a bedroom gym. I mean, I only had like a couple of dumbbells, a bench, and I don't even have a power rack. I'm talking budget Amazon, random free weights on secondhand stores. Nothing aesthetic, nothing optimal, just enough. And during that time, I carried this weird pressure. Because in the home gym space, certain equipment gets treated like it's a badge of legitimacy. Like if you don't have this rack, this bar, and this machine, if you don't do this exact setup, you're somehow not serious. And even when I trained hard and I was progressing and I was enjoying it, I still felt guilty. Like I was cutting corners, like I was doing it wrong. I went to a commercial gym. I remember one day the rack was there, plates were already loaded, and everything was ready, and I just didn't want to squat. Not because I was lazy, I was tired. I was beat up, and the idea of forcing the specific lift felt miserable. So I grabbed dumbbells instead, do some Bulgarian split squats, slow and controlled reps. Absolutely brutal. My legs were shaking. I finished that session feeling destroyed in, the best way, I think. And that's when it hit me. My muscles didn't know I didn't barbell squat that day or I didn't do hack squats that day. They only understood tension, effort, progressive overload. And from that point on, everything makes sense. Muscle doesn't know what equipment you're using. It doesn't know if it's a machine, a barbell, or a dumbbell. It only knows one thing: the stress being applied to it. If the muscle is producing force against resistance and you're gradually increasing that demand over time, you will grow. That's it. So when someone asks me, can I build muscle with just a pull-up bar, dumbbells, and maybe a vest? The answer is yes. Absolutely yes. The structure doesn't even need to change much. I still like a simple 3-day split, like a full body, push legs pull. On push day, start with some push-ups. You can use the vest if you want to. When that gets easy, elevate your feet. That alone becomes your main progression of the lift. You can rotate in some incline presses if you have an adjustable bench like I did. Bench on the floor, lateral raises for shoulders, finish with triceps, overhead extensions, or close grip push-ups, and that's it. For leg day, you can do some goblet squats, Bulgarian split squats holding dumbbells. And if you are trying to be ambitious, you can learn Nordic curls. Walking lunges or step-ups are really good. Like hanging knee raises for your abs from the pull-up bar, and of course the pull-ups itself. Full day would be wide grip pull-ups or neutral or chin-ups. Once you can hit about 15 clean reps, add some weight. One arm dumbbell rows or inverted rows, dumbbell curls, 4 to 5 exercises, 6 to 15 reps, something along there, maybe 8 to 12. Track it, add load slowly or add reps slowly, recover, repeat next week, and that's it. The reason people move away from pure bodyweight work isn't because it stopped working, it's because progression gets inefficient. Doing 100 push-ups just to progress one rep isn't practical anymore, so we add weight. I stopped chasing what looked impressive and started prioritizing what was effective. Because if something crushes your joints or your motivation, you won't stick with it. And consistency beats any perfect setup all the time. If you're a beginner, learn the fundamentals, understand why certain movements are popular. There's value there, but as you get more experience, you earn the right to customize and to swap, to choose tools that fit your space, your budget, and your body. So why do I train? I'm not impressing other lifters. I'm not here to justify my equipment. I train to feel strong, I train to feel capable and present whenever I am with my family outside. I want to be able to live longer. So now my filter is simple. Does it work? Do I enjoy it? Can I recover from it? Will it move me forward with my goals? So your body doesn't care if your gym aesthetic is really elite. It doesn't care if you own the right brand, quote unquote. It only understands the tension. So if all of you have the pull-up bar, the dumbbells, and a vest, that's it. It's not a limitation, it's enough. And if you can enjoy the process enough to keep showing up week after week, that's the real advantage. Because in the end, consistency driven by enjoyment is what actually builds muscle. Not the logo on your rack, Not the size of your space, just the work you're willing to repeat. And to me, that's freedom. A big thanks to everyone who supported the channel. We are now at 600 subscribers, and I also want to announce that the channel memberships is now live. Nothing changes for frequency of the content and the type of content that I post. Everything will stay the same, except if you are a channel member, you get some exclusive things, some more behind the scenes, and a little bit more training insights of what I do here in Japan. If you want to know more, I'll link the channel memberships down in the description. You can check out the tiers, but basically if you want to find out how to support the channel, that's one of the things you can do. All right, appreciate you guys. See you next time.